Should have started.
Yo,
Should have started.
Hey, did you get that? Did you?
Yeah.
Should have started. Hey, I'm leaving that in the video, bro. I'm leaving that in. Well, I know where I need to send you. Hey, where's my camera? Hey, Pete, yep. Hey, Pete. As soon as we said that, he said put me on game. Good evening, morning, afternoon, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, whatever, whenever you may be watching this. Welcome back to your favorite podcast, your favorite show, Gumball Sports Machine, the show in which we laugh, we hug, we cry, we smile. Most importantly, we are positive. And as always, I am not on my own. I am not Dolo today. I got my uncle, my dog, my OG, the wise man full of wisdom. We got Triple OG, Unc Tone in the building. Tone, what's happening? What's the dealio? What's the dealio?
Hey, you've been reading that old school terminology book I gave you. Okay. What's the dealio? That's a throwback, and you know that.
Hey, I'm trying to gain a little bit of wisdom. You know what I'm saying, OG? You got it. I'm trying to gain a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to learn a little bit.
Wise man. How you doing, though, Big Gumo?
Oh, my bad. What are you saying, Tone?
I just say, how you doing today, Big Gumo?
Oh, you know, another day living like Larry. You know what I'm saying? Larry the Lobster, as always. You know what? That's my role model. There he is. You know what I'm saying? There he is. And then, of course, we got the expert in not only basketball but football. He is our analyst, not analysis, analyst. He is our expert. He's the Ravens fan, he's the Rockets fan, and I'm sure he has some baseball team somewhere. Oh no, he's a D-backs fan actually. Kyson is in the building. He is a Diamondbacks fan. Kyson, how are you feeling tonight?
Man, what's good with y'all boys, man?
Twin.
Look, I could be a lot better in terms of my divisional situation, but life is good, man. Good to see y'all boys.
Likewise.
How did you become a Diamondbacks fan? I just real quick.
Why are you hating? Stop asking questions.
Hey, I'm just
I gotta rep the home state somehow.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in Arizona half my life.
That qualifies.
So
yeah. Why you always hating? Why you can't be a Diamondbacks fan?
It's not my fault that I'm from the town of a lot of dubs. Sometimes I just want to ask questions and find out how other people. I told you, I was a Suns fan when I was a Jit. So
you switched up.
I didn't switch up. I reverted back to hometown. See, you know what I'm saying? It was Kevin Johnson. You see somebody that kind of looks like you, represents the game. KJ was a problem. KJ was a problem.
Okay, you've talked about KJ. You ain't never mentioned how he looks like you.
Nah, I'm just saying like he was a shorter black man, not like actually like looks like me in the face.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Started with that.
Larry the legend was, the man in Boston. So I didn't really look like Larry.
You didn't look like Bird.
Mm.
No.
Yeah, big nose. I got a big nose. I guess that could happen.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I don't see any differences.
Why would you? I said I was a Suns fan. You supposed to just keep that rolling.
My bad. That's on me, bro. My bad. That's my bad. That's my bad.
He switched up, Maul. He switched up.
Yeah, he did. Thank you, Kyson. Thank you. Glad somebody else noticed. Anyways, fellas, speaking of football. No, actually, we weren't talking about football. Let me change the subject to football. Tone, how old are you? Sorry. No, don't answer that. Your age mate, Phillip Rivers. He signed to a football team. Today, actually, the Indianapolis Colts. Phillip Rivers, who has not played a snap of NFL football since 2020, signed with the Indianapolis Colts today. Listen, I don't know what it's going to look like. Now, he is only on the practice squad, and they, I believe they gave him a workout either today. I believe it was today. And then they signed him to the practice squad. Daniel Jones is out with the torn Achilles. Anthony Richardson, AR, is, of course, out with his eye injury. I don't know how long he's supposed to be. I thought he would have been back by now, but I don't know how long he's going to be out for. But obviously, the foreseeable future, if they're bringing in Phillip Rivers. And they, the Colts are 8-5. The Colts are 8-5, and they're looking to make a run, especially in the AFC that looks like won't have Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in the playoffs, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Kyson, when you look at Phillip Rivers, and again, hasn't played a snap of NFL football since 2020, and he is 44 years old. Do you see this giving the Colts any jolt, any sort of hope in terms of making their run to the finals? I mean, the finals, making their run to the in terms of making their run to the Super Bowl.
Jamal, to answer your question, no. He's 44. Okay.
Yeah.
He hasn't played football in 5 years, going on 6, right? It just won't work. But y'all know what I'm here for. I'm the analysis. I'm gonna break it down for the fans and for y'all too, right? The Colts. So let's just timeline it real quick, right? The Colts. Let's go back a couple years. They draft Anthony Richardson 4th overall, and it was one of those picks. It's a risky pick because Anthony Richardson, raw, just an athlete, 6'4", 6'5", 220, 230, big, got a cannon for an arm, can run. But when it comes to the intangibles, when it comes to the actual skill of football, he has some um he lacks in some areas, in important areas for a quarterback, including accuracy. So, but the Colts knew this, and they still took a chance on him with the 4th pick, and it has not worked out. Those the games he did play, he did not look good. He looked terrible, and he's injury prone. And now, at this current moment in time, he's out with a eye injury. He smacked his face with the band and fractured his orbital or something. Now, I did my research, y'all. That's only a 3 week to maybe a month recovery time. That was 2 months ago that happened. So a guy that we spent a 4th round pick on in 2 years, our only 2 years, we don't want to take him off IR. We don't believe he's ready for the moment, and it's just starting to show like a pattern of the Colts making mistakes. They went all in for Sauce, 2 first round picks, crazy, and a player, a decent young player for Sauce Gardner, he's a great corner, but he hasn't been the best that he's been for the past couple years, and now he's hurt. Banking on Daniel Jones, who's on a 2 year, $28 million deal, or I think it's a 1 year, 2 year deal, 14 million. So the Colts are kind of hustling backwards. What they should have done was just ride the wave. Y'all were an unexpected team. Y'all doing way better than anyone expected. Y'all should have just rolled that out. Now you put all your eggs in one basket, and that basket is breaking little by little. To get a 44-year-old that hasn't played in 6 years almost, it's just desperate move, and it's not looking good for the Colts, man. If I were a Colts fan, I wouldn't even look forward to what's next. I would just chalk it up to next season. Obviously, you guys got a good record, but the Jaguars are coming. The Jaguars have taken the division lead, and they got a good, easy game against the Jets this weekend. Colts, man, it ain't looking too good. Phillip Rivers is not the answer.
Tone, what do you think of this move? Do you like this move? Do you like this aggressive yet very, very possibly delusional move of the Colts going to sign 44-year-old Phillip Rivers? Or do you think it's what are they doing? Like, do you think it was unnecessary? Do you think they just should stick with Riley Leonard, their young quarterback, and see it through? What do you see from this move?
I feel like I can go poop again. Essentially, I feel like waiting for my call, man.
Man, at this point,
Hey, man.
Nah, I will say this: Phillip Rivers is a slanger. That man slang the hell out of the football, and
Yeah.
so they have a mean offensive line. This is a different day and age of football to where you can't really touch the quarterback. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, it's you got mattress, you got to lay him down. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad.
So although I don't think I agree with several of Kyson's statements, I think this is an incredible gamble, and it's it can be a mistake, but at the same time, I don't think they want to invest too much more in another young quarterback to make a trade or something like that. Why didn't they reach out to Andrew Luck or something like that? Um, but I don't think they're gonna have much success, and yeah, they will likely have to chalk it up till next year. But you probably only have so many options. When you think about it, you probably only have so many options. And again, that man can slang the football, so who knows, man? You never know what could happen. It get down to the wire, and he make a miracle happen. But I do agree. I don't think that they'll win in the playoffs.
No, Phillip Rivers is definitely a gunslinger, and you know what? Let me go ahead and rephrase that. Phillip Rivers was definitely a gunslinger, even 4 years ago or 5 years ago. He definitely was. Father Time is undefeated, as we're seeing a lot now these days. And Phillip Rivers, he's 44, hasn't played NFL football in over 5 years. As soon as he takes that first hit, as soon as he hits the ground that first time, oh boy, he's going to be rethinking this decision. He is going to be rethinking this decision to come back at the age of 44 and go back onto a contending team, or what's supposed to be a contending team, and go play football again. And they're in the same division as the Houston Texans, who have the best defense in football right now, the best pass rush in football right now. And he decides to come back to the Colts to win a ring, or now this guy, first of all, has about 20 little kids. He got a gang of babies. His oldest being almost as old as the quarterback who is starting for the Colts at this very moment in Riley Leonard. Now, what he has to come back and play for, I don't know. Again, maybe he wants to win a ring. He's not going to be the reason they win or lose a ring. It's just not. So I applaud them for trying to keep the season alive after losing their starting quarterback in Daniel Jones. I just don't think it's going to be. I think it's a bit of a stretch for them to go out and get a guy like Phillip Rivers, who, yes, has a long tenure in the NFL and has done a lot of good things in the NFL and has won playoff games and has gotten teams to the playoffs in the NFL. But all that at 28, 29, 30, 33, 34, 35, not 44. Not 44. That's just not what the NFL is. This is a young man's game. And again, I applaud them for going to get Phillip Rivers and trying to be aggressive and trying to go get this playoff run. But I don't think it's going to do anything positive. Mm-hmm.
Real quick, we're starting to notice something. I don't know if you've been noticing, but the same thing is going on in college. We got 26-year-olds going back to college. We got 30-year-olds going back to college, hooping, like trying to play, trying to get a spot on the team, trying to football, basketball, baseball, whatever. And we also seen the center for the Lions. He attempted to come back. He retired. Now, granted, he's like 30. He's like 28, 29. He's relatively young, and he retired young. But he wanted to run it back. But they said his hamstring was completely torn. A grade 3 strain. That basically means it's over with.
Done.
That
especially after being on the couch for so long.
Man.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Jamal, for you to have a torn hamstring, you knew that. You knew your hamstring was torn.
And it's funny. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, so it's funny. So at work, you guys know I work at the radio station. We have former Pro Bowler Lorenzo Alexander. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he was a really good linebacker in the NFL. We have him on every week, and we had him on today. And we were talking about this, and he even mentioned, he was like, yeah, after I retired, he played 15 years in the NFL, by the way. And he was like, oh yeah, after I retired, there were teams hitting me up. Like, he played a long time for the Bills. He played a few years for the Cardinals. Like, at the time, Steve Keim hit him up and the Bills were hitting him up. And he was thinking about going back and playing. He was like, but then he had tweaked his back doing a workout a few weeks later. And he was telling these teams, yeah, you know what, I'm thinking about it. I might be ready. I might be, willing to come back, knowing that he was hurt. And it sounds like Frank Ragnow did that exact same thing, to your point, Kyson. Frank Ragnow, the center for the Lions, was trying to come back with the grade 3 hamstring strain. It was a wrap. And so after being on the couch, after not playing NFL football, and I keep mentioning, and I want to emphasize NFL football because there is no other football like NFL football. And so to go sit on the couch, be with your family, be a dad, be a husband for some odd years, in Phillip Rivers' case, 5 years, and then to come back and play hard-nosed, again, AFC South football, whether it's the Jags, whether it's the Texans, to come back and think you're going to be competitive is almost delusional, especially at the quarterback position.
I want to add this, that it's completely different playing any sport in the warm state of California versus cold Indianapolis, boy. And I also want to add that there are days when I don't even do too much the day before, and I still wake up and go, ooh. I'm like, I just dreamt about shooting a jump shot, and my back hurts.
It must be getting ready to rain. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm just worried about him even getting hurt in practice, like stretching.
Yeah,
but
I can see this being that type of situation, man. Phillip Rivers just trying to get a little checkup, trying to get a doctor's appointment that he's been putting off for the past 4 to 5 years, because I think it's a little deeper than sports, man. I think like the country as a whole is just crumbling, and people are just trying to figure out a way, right? Phillip Rivers, like, man, if I can make 200,000 just to play one game, a few snaps, win or lose, I'm getting 200,000.
Yeah,
I'm good. I don't care about no Hall of Fame.
Christmas is around the corner,
man. What? Christmas around. How many kids? Phillip Rivers.
20 alum kids.
I mean, I need a good Christmas. I've been slacking off Christmas these past 4-5 years.
Okay, you know what? All right, let me actually find out how many. Let me find out how many kids Phillip Rivers got, because I think it's 12. I think he got 12 kids.
That's insane.
I do want to ask a serious question once you're done.
10.
You got 10.
Damn.
He got 7 daughters, 3 sons.
Like, what other options did the Colts have? Like, who else could they have signed?
It would have been. I don't know if there was anybody else they could have signed, but it's either 44-year-old Phillip Rivers or rookie quarterback Riley Leonard, who was good in college. Riley Leonard was good in college. He went to Notre Dame. He was in the national championship game last year. He played well in college, but he has not looked very good in the pros. And so they just wanted to see, okay, Phillip Rivers, we've seen him do it. We understand that he's 44 years old. We'll bring him in for a workout, see how he looks. Apparently they liked the way he looked because they signed him to a practice squad contract. And so now they're eventually going to elevate him to the active roster and try him out. I don't think it's going to look very good. But, Tone, to your point, I don't know if they had many other options. Again, whether you wanted to stick with Riley Leonard or not, I don't think they had very many other options. The trade deadline has obviously passed. So I don't know.
It's just a tough situation. Like I said before, man, like they just put all their eggs thinking, and rightfully so. I mean, if there's any year to gamble, it's this year, because like you said earlier, no Mahomes. Looking like the Ravens are looking shaky. The Bills, they're catching momentum, but who knows? They're the Bills. You know, they're historically are known for not getting it done when it matters the most. So if I like the moves they made, but they are definitely biting them right now.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Again, I applaud them for going out and making this aggressive move. we'll just see. We'll see what happens. Let's stick with football, fellas. Let's stick with football. You mentioned him just a second ago. Kyson, Patrick Mahomes, and the Kansas City Chiefs lose to the Houston Texans this week at home. Now, a game I thought they were going to win, but boy, first of all, that Houston Texans defense is rowdy. They are nasty and they are amazing. That pass rush is something different. Like Patrick Mahomes had no time to throw. I mean, he was down 3 of his starting offensive linemen, I believe 4, after one of them got hurt. They had no chance. He had no chance. They made a push I believe in the third quarter they went down, scored a touchdown. Obviously wasn't enough because CJ Stroud and company led them to a win because that Houston Texans offense isn't very good, but they are good enough to feed off of their defense. That final score was 20-10 in favor of Houston, which makes the Kansas City Chiefs 6-7 on the year. When you look at this team, it sucks because obviously Patrick Mahomes is my favorite player, and I want to see him do well. I want to see him in the playoffs. I want to see him when it matters the most. And it looks like I won't get that opportunity this year. Possibly. I mean, there's still some chance. A lot of things have to go right in order for the Chiefs to still make the playoffs. They'd have to win out, and some other teams would have to lose out, whatever the case may be. Kyson, are the Chiefs done? Are they done this year? Are they making the playoffs?
It's not looking too good, man. Honestly, they got the Chargers coming up. The Chargers just won a tough game against the Eagles last night, so they're feeling confident. That defense is just, I want to say it's just as good as Houston. They're like a tier up below Houston. Um, they're rolling. They do have some inconsistencies for the Chargers, but I think they can pull it out this weekend against a reeling Chiefs team. And as you said, like they're missing a bunch of linemen. Um, think about it like this, right? In basketball terms, your whole starting five hurt is only 2 starters. You and somebody else. It's just bench players. Bench players, not players that can start. These are bench players starting. And you doing everything you can do to hold them afloat, and it's just not enough. So what do you do? Ah, coach my knee, coach my calf, I'm cramping. 3 of my offensive linemen, and it's way more
Yeah.
serious in the NFL than it is basketball. Like starting
Yeah.
five, it's a little bit you can tweak with it, you can make changes to it in the basketball game to where it can be fit. In football, you 10 times out of 10, you starting your best 5 linemen, whether it's 3 tackles and you putting one at guard, or you doing whatever you got to do to make sure your best 5 linemen are on the field, right? So I just felt like dude was just like, man, my lineman out. I'm not about to keep sacrificing myself. And it brings me back to the Chiefs have been in the Super Bowl since 2019. They've been in the Super Bowl what, 5 times?
5 times.
That is almost what? That's 3 extra games per season. 3 times 5. That's an extra season of
Yeah.
football this team has played. If you've been on the team since Patrick Mahomes has been on the team, you've played just about an extra season, maybe a little less than an extra season of football, and they're starting to show on this team, man. They have a bunch of injuries on defense and on offense, so I think they should take the rest of this year. They would obviously fight for a playoff spot, but just realize that, man, we're beat up, we're banged up, we need a break. We've been in the playoffs every single season. We've been going to the conference championship game every season. I think we need a breather. I think that's all the Chiefs need. With that being said, I do think they're cooked, man. The Broncos got the firm lead on the division lead. The Chargers are above them, and they're in a gauntlet in terms of wild card because there's a bunch of 8-5 teams that are
Yeah.
not currently in the playoffs right now. So, with the circumstances at hand, and this team is just super beat up, super tired from playing all the playoff games. This year, just not the Chiefs' year, man.
Yeah, and it sucks to see because again how successful Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelsey, and the Chiefs have been so far this year. I mean, not this year, but throughout their tenure in Kansas City. But so before we get to you, I had a feeling the Chiefs are 6-7, and when I said it out loud, I knew somebody. Yeah, I knew I knew somebody was going to point it out. So Ken, of course, Kevin did. Kevin not being able to join us tonight, but he is watching from the cribbo, and of course, get him. Okay, the fact that this is not a thing. It's only Kevin because Kevin is such a Brady glazer. But there's nothing fraudulent about Patrick Mahomes. I want to get that out there. There's nothing fraudulent.
I think that those of us who love the Patriots have been hearing this argument for the past, I'd say, 2 or 3 years, that this guy may be better than Tommy. And this almost solidified, such like the argument that we have, or the conversation we have about Braun and Mike. Mm-hmm. This almost solidified that Tommy is the GOAT.
For right now.
For now. Yeah, for now.
For right now. For right now.
No, but I'm only saying that. Mahomes should be in no GOAT conversation until it's over.
I agree.
No, he should.
But if I'm a LeBron fan and I start the conversation with an elder, it's only right that when LeBron loses, that the elder goes, "Ha ha, I told you so." So, with that being said, Maul, I told you so.
No, he still has 3. There's no I told you so.
I want him the baby GOAT. He's just not the GOAT.
No,
he's not the GOAT.
Josh Allen is the best quarterback in football right now. I got to give it to him, man.
You think he's playing like the best quarterback right now? Like right now? I know you're saying like
is he playing the best?
Playing the best right now. See, I think
Stafford. I got Stafford.
Conversation. Yeah,
Stafford.
I got Stafford playing the best, but the best overall quarterback right now, Josh Allen.
It's tough.
I'd still go Mahomes. I think
it's a valid conversation because Mahomes has almost looked like he's less of himself the past year or so. He hasn't looked like peak level Mahomes. So it's a conversation. But I think if you look at the last 5 years of football, Mahomes has played the best football.
For sure.
Overall.
Yeah. Also, Travis Kelce looks horrible. Horrible.
We were just giving him a compliment 2 weeks ago, Maul.
No, 2 weeks ago. You know what I did? You know what I was 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks older is what I was 2 weeks older. 2 weeks ago. Travis Kelce looks horrible.
You mean 2 weeks younger?
Terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, he cost Travis Kelce cost Mahomes a pick. Had a first down, just a blatant first down, hit him in the hands. You want to talk about 6'7"? 6'7"? 6'7", the amount of drops Travis Kelce had in one possession. Travis Kelce looks horrible.
Gronk would have never dropped that.
No. He wouldn't have. Now, if you want to debate on who the best tight end is, listen, I don't know if I necessarily have a take in that. I mean, I think the top 2 are Kelce and Gronk. The best tight end right now is Trey McBride.
Now it's Trey McBride. I think it's my fault.
No, you're good. No, the best. Of all time, that's an argument. Okay, okay. All right. Well, Kevin is a little.
People have the right to be biased, man. You know.
What Kevin talking about, bro?
Kevin said don't give her.
The Gronkster is crazy.
Okay, the glazing is insane.
I'm gonna say this though. Gronk has the better celebration. Like I don't even know what Kelce's celebration is.
Okay, no. Okay,
Acting black.
Gronk has one celebration.
Well, it used to be.
Travis Kelce has so
way
many.
Better. It's way
so many.
Gronk.
It's way better than everybody does. Everybody spikes the football. Everybody spikes the football.
Not like Gronk.
What's up with Rasheed Rice though?
They're not getting him the ball. Rasheed Rice needs to be the number 1 option out of everybody, out of the running backs, out of the tight ends, out of the receivers. Rasheed Rice is the best player on that offense other than Patrick Mahomes, and they need to get him the ball. Why they're not getting him the ball is infuriating to me. I don't know why they're not getting him the ball.
I know you guys won without Tyreek Hill. I just want to say that offense was one to remember when Tyreek Hill
Yeah, it
was
was.
there, boy.
Yeah. That was. I
And
mean,
y'all
that was.
y'all
Mhm.
had a decent run game also.
There's
Y'all don't
no
even
run
got
game.
y'all. That's what I'm saying. They don't even got a
Zero.
decent run game. Like not even
It,
a flowing run game. Like
And so I
Mahomes.
personally, and y'all know I'm just a generalizer, but I feel like this is part of what I don't want to say exposing, but it's showing weaknesses in Patty's game. Is that they're not utilizing the run game, or they don't have those drop offs, the quick drop offs that they used to have in the system as often.
which is a
Yeah.
coaching issue.
And Andy Reid is. I think a lot of eyes need to start pointing. A lot of fingers might need to point at Andy Reid.
You did say that last week.
I think Andy Reid is one of the greatest coaches to ever coach football in the history of American football. I am not debating that. But this year,
the game changes, and sometimes people
changes.
catch up.
You
Sometimes
gotta adapt.
you gotta adapt.
And
You're right.
and fellas, it looked like the game has caught up to Andy Reid at this very moment. It really does. Because again, and okay, I'm not saying that there's a debate between Brady and Belichick, but there is definitely no debate between Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. There's none. None at all. Patrick Mahomes is the reason for that success. Because when you look at Andy Reid in Philly, when he had Donovan McNabb, couldn't win anything. He couldn't. He got fired. Came to Kansas City. Now, he had Alex Smith for, I think, 1 or 2 years. And then Mahomes came in and started going to AFC Championship every year. And again, Andy Reid needs to make some adjustments. Huh?
Did they get to the AFC Championship with Alex Smith?
I think no.
Divisional. They got to divisional and lost to Tennessee. Or maybe they lost in the wild card to Tennessee.
That was a wild card. That was Alex Smith last year.
That's right. When Marcus Mariota caught a touchdown.
Jamal Charles fumbled.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was his last play, low key. I think that was his last play.
Jamal Charles.
Nasty work.
Boy, he was fun to watch too. And wasn't he? Oh my goodness. Jamal Charles was that dude. Yeah, so I think it might be a wrap for the Chiefs this year. I don't think they're going to get into the playoffs. Just because of how good not only the AFC West is, but the AFC is as a whole. Because the AFC West, that's a monster in itself, aside from the Raiders. But yeah, and the AFC getting into the wild card. I mean, Kyson, you mentioned it earlier. I mean, there's so many teams that are in the wild card that are 8-5. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I wouldn't put any money on the Chiefs getting into the playoffs, but we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
Did you get the invite?
Invite to a.
I heard what's his name? Married.
Who? Oh, Kels?
Yeah, hey, you cool with them and all of that. So
yeah, that's my dog. But I told him, I said, yeah, man, I gotta work. You know what I'm saying? I got the podcast. Can't miss the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I would do it from out there, but y'all my dogs, man. Y'all been here. So I can't leave y'all out. You know what I'm saying? So I told them I gotta miss out this time. You know what I'm saying? I send my best wishes, plus that Swift family. I don't know if they like
be careful. Don't get us.
Yeah, my bad. That's all.
Hey, one more thing before we move on. I just want to piggyback on what I said earlier in terms of they've been playing playoff games out the wazoo. They've played an extra season of playoff games in terms of total games. That also matters in coaching. I'm calling these same plays over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
Like y'all say, man, teams start to catch on. Like when we play the Chiefs, we gotta beat them. We play Patrick Mahomes, that's our Super Bowl. Like that's we gotta take that to the crib and be like, hey man, we just beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Yeah. So I think coaches, they get besides themselves. Like right now, Andy Reid's calling plays. Eric, but I don't know how to say his last name.
Eric Bieniemy?
though. Yeah. EB. When he was play calling,
boy, Kyson.
Man.
Hey, what?
4 plays per.
2 MVPs.
5,000 yards, 55 touchdowns. Or 50 touchdowns. Like, come on.
Boy.
So we gotta as a coach, you got to put our pride to the side. We got to get it our quarterback a good OC, spend a little money, get our a coach that's gonna cater to him because as a head coach, you control a team. You don't just control Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey in the offense. You got to control the whole team. So you got to get
Yeah.
some stress off you. Get you a good offensive coordinator, not no um dude from Chicago.
Matt
Forgot his
Nagy.
name. Yeah, Nagy. What? No, no, man. Get him an OC,
Yeah.
the best quarterback
So
in the
are y'all
past decade.
hinting at Andy being gone?
Nah,
No, no,
Oh,
no, 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 no,
nah.
no.
He needs an
He's not
OC
going. He's
though.
not going.
He needs pressure off
Yeah,
him though,
you
for
do.
sure.
You do. Um, yeah, I think there's gonna be some changes made in the offseason for sure. I think there's definitely gonna be some changes made. Now, let's see. Kevin, of course, back to his glazing. He says just like Belichick, his coaching style is outdated. Which again may be true. He has not looked very good at North Carolina, and he said only if they had an OC like Josh McDaniels. I can't wait till the Patriots lose in the first round of the playoffs.
dang, dang.
I honestly can't wait. I cannot wait until they lose in the first round of the playoffs. Even you know what? They might get a first round bye, and then they lose in the divisional. I cannot wait.
You know
Oh
who else?
my god.
You know who else can't wait?
Next segment. Let's go ahead and move on.
Mm.
Who are you talking about? Huh? Who are you talking about?
Cardinals fans, Chiefs
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
It's okay.
sorry. I
Here's the
forgot.
thing though. We're all vacationing together.
Yeah,
We're
not
vacationing
us yet.
together.
Not yet. We not on
That's okay.
vacation.
You've been on vacation for the past few years.
Hey, but we're back.
Oh, okay.
You
Right
see
now.
all the memes that I share in the group chat? I got back to being annoying.
Oh, there's no
He was
back.
in the
You
shadows.
never left. You never gone. You never left.
Hey, listen. If Cowboys fans can do it, we can do it too.
Well, yeah, I guess you guys can.
Cowboys ain't won nothing in 20-something years, man.
I think it's 30 now.
And they pop it.
Every day, every year, never changes. Cowboys other than Eagles fans, Cowboys fans are the worst people in the world.
Niners fans.
Niners fans are really bad too. But Eagles fans, there's no
Eagles
worse.
fans. Oh my God.
Eagles fans are the worst fans of any team in any sport. They're the worst people in the world. They are.
Lakers fans.
I got Knicks
Lakers
and
fans are good.
Cowboys.
Nah, Cowboys are number two. Eagles fans are horrible people. They just they're just I'm keeping it.
Hey,
I'm
they let
being
you hear it after that
It's
Super Bowl, huh?
pretty bad too. They boo like their own team.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad. I boo the Cardinals all the time.
Like at the game, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah. I mean, when you're a horrible team, I mean, something has to get done.
I'm not going to the game if we that bad.
Okay, no, I don't know. I still want to watch NFL football.
Hey, tickets $22.
What?
Something to do.
Hey, you know what? They in Houston this week. Speaking of which, the Cardinals got Houston this week. Jacoby Brissett might not make it out of the game. He might have to crawl out on his hands and knees.
Where are they playing in Houston?
In Houston.
Hey, I know y'all Arizona fans hate them Houston fans because gave y'all a belt twice in basketball already. Don't want to hear the excuses. I don't want to hear them. Gave y'all a belt twice in basketball, and now that they about to go to Houston and get belt again.
Okay, I will say, no excuses. Yeah, no excuses. Y'all, listen, the Rockets, they're good. They're really, really good. I just don't know if they're going to be championship good.
Hey,
I think
OKC.
right now.
Ain't no team.
Honestly, who's beating OKC in the 7 game? Who's beating them?
Jason Tatum. He'll be back.
Who?
Jason Tatum will be back.
Hey, just hey, I'm not gonna lie. Hey,
on a real note, I think the Rockets match up the best with them, but that don't mean that they can beat them because we don't got a Shea. We don't got anybody for Shea.
No,
We don't
No.
have that type of player on that team, and that's what you
But-
need in the NBA nowadays.
In fairness, nobody has anybody for Shea. Nobody in the league has anybody for Shea.
It's Shea, J-Dub, Caruso, Wiggins.
That defense.
Yeah, that's I'm like. Then you got buckets. Like them dudes can all
And Shea,
score.
and I don't know what people be getting this. Shea lock up. SGA lock up.
I told
He
them
want
that.
the best
I
player.
told them that for 3 years, 2 years at least.
Okay, he's like a
He
C+
was
tier defender.
top 5 in blocks as a guard. He was.
He's like a C+ tier defender.
Wow, you been.
I give him a B.
I definitely give him a B.
I give him the highest I'll go is B-. I don't give him a B. I'll give him B-. Highest I'll go. He's not he's a bit of a lazy defender. Like he'll get in the passing lane and he'll be on help side, but he's a little bit of a lazy. Like he's not going to sit down and guard your Luka Doncic's and your Anthony Edwards.
What was you giving Luka Doncic as a defender? Because you used to argue with me that Luka was a pretty good defender.
Oh, a D.
Oh, now it's a D.
Yeah. What do you mean now? I never said Luka was a good defender. I just said he was in the passing lanes. He can read the piece of he's really good at reading the passing lanes. James Harden was the same thing.
No, with
listen,
SGA, he just got the ball so much. So he does take a possession or two off on D. That's just because he's just doing so much for the offense.
As he should.
The Nuggets matchup, I don't think so.
Oh, yes, they do.
Jamal Murray doesn't give enough relief on offense. Jokic still has to do way too much.
I disagree there, Tone. I think Jamal Murray in the playoffs, now in regular season, you got me. In the playoffs, I mean, when you look at somebody and you look at their scoring average jump 7 points in their playoff career, and in Jamal Murray, they match up really well. There's a reason why they went to 7 last year. There's a reason why they went to 7.
I also think that OKC guys gotten better.
Nuggets didn't?
Not this level of better. No.
I disagree. I think they went out and got 2 wings. They got Cam Johnson and Bruce Brown. 2 guys that can come off the bench. Christian Brown.
Shout out to Brucey B. He's from the city, from the town.
Yeah. He can hoop. He's a big reason why they won the championship at 23.
Oh, I know. I try to tell people that too. He's a lock.
He is. That's what I'm saying. He puts pressure on. Now, he's not going to stop SGA, but he puts pressure on him. He puts pressure on SGA.
Got Caruso and J-Dub doing the same thing on the other side.
I don't know. I think the Nuggets match up the best with
in the West Coast. Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think so because they need one more guard. If they have one more guard, like a consistent guard, then I would put them up there. I get what you're saying with the Jokic, but they can throw so much at Jokic. All right, we give you Hartenstein, give you Chet, give you both. Yeah. So we'll put J-Dub on you real quick. We'll put Caruso on you real quick. Just to throw you off.
They got the other Jay Williams.
Yeah. Like the key with Jokic, and it has been for years, is to let him get his points. Let him get 50.
Yeah.
Let him get 50.
Jordan gotta do what he do for them to be prolific.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If they had a guard that did with Aaron, if they could take the scoring away from Aaron Gordon do everything else, just wind down the scoring, give it to another guard that can score, they'd be something to mess with. The Rockets, if we had a point guard,
it was supposed to be Peyton Watson, but Peyton Watson hasn't really gotten over that hump. Peyton Watson was supposed to be that guy.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. I like Julian Strother more than I like Peyton Watson. Like I really like Julian Strother's game more than
I like Bones Island. I'm surprised that nobody's really tried to go get Bones.
He's in Minnesota.
Yeah,
he's in Minnesota. He just started
playing. Gave us buckets yesterday. I said, yo, where did Bones Highland come from? Also, anybody want to mention that the Suns beat the Timberwolves yesterday without Booker, Jalen Green? Nobody? Okay.
Hey.
Like I'm sick of y'all keep saying, without Devin Booker, without Jalen Green. That's y'all.
They're
situation.
2 best players.
That's y'all situation. Y'all got to do better on keeping y'all players healthy.
What are we supposed to do? Those are soft tissue injuries. It's not like we could just shoot them
that
up
means
with some
you
blue
ain't
juice.
working out enough.
Jalen Green has missed 6 games coming into this year. 6 games in his entire career. He missed 6 games. And now all of a sudden, now he's not working out enough, Kyson. You had Jalen Green on your team. And then all of a sudden he's not working out enough.
Man, we used to always say this dude need to gain weight. This dude need to hit the gym. He's too little. We used to say it constantly. He's 185, 6'4".
I'm blaming Drea. I don't know why.
See, there you go. See, there you go.
She got that man working overtime, boy.
Hey, boy, y'all nasty, bro.
Hey, look, they got a kid.
They do got a kid.
He the mama.
And Drea was in college when Jalen Green was born. Oh no! I think she's a senior in high school.
It don't matter. It's weird. In my opinion. Dude, hey, lay y'all's truth. It's just weird to me.
Okay. Wow, we got off topic, didn't we? God, goodness. Hey, you know what? Oh man, that was a good little tangent that we just went on. Anyways, let's stick with basketball. LeBron James' agent, Rich Paul, of course, most well known with his Clutch Sports agency that he runs with and has a whole bunch of athletes, big name athletes, of course, one being LeBron James. Rich Paul was on a podcast with Max Kellerman. I can't recall the name of the podcast right now, but had a lot to say. One of which, and I quote, Rich Paul said, "I personally don't think the Lakers are good enough to be contenders. Not right now. I don't think they have enough to get to the Western Conference Finals." Tone, when you hear something like this from Rich Paul, somebody as close as he is with LeBron James, who obviously plays for the Lakers, do you agree with this statement? Do you think, and the start that the Lakers have had this year, again, a lot of it being without LeBron James, but with the start the Lakers have had, do you think they have enough to get to the Western Conference Finals?
No, I do agree. When you look at basketball right now, it's the athletes are quicker, they're a little stronger. The game often gets faster in the playoffs, and their team is very half-court paced. So when they're missing shots, the other teams are going to get out and run on them. And LeBron already takes defensive plays off. He's my GOAT for now. Until they come up with somebody else. Michael Jordan is the GOAT, but he's LeBron is the greatest of this generation. And I'd say his last year, the year before he came to LA, I started to see those moments where LeBron started taking defensive plays off. And I was like, uh-oh, he doesn't care as much as he used to. But I want to add this. To me, there's got to be some type of conversations between them to make Rich Paul feel this comfortable. I will say, to me, I've always heard Rich Paul be clear in his interviews. Like, he doesn't seem like he's hiding anything. But you've had to have these conversations with bro. And bro has to feel some type of way for you to feel that comfortable to say this during an interview. And he had to notice that this interview is going to be all over everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. And so, one, you got the conversations about Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith. So Max doing this, it's going to be everywhere. Then it's just the fact that you're Bron's boy. And you mentioned in the Lakers, who are actually winning right now. So he knew this was going to be everywhere. And you had to have had some type of briefing with Braun to be this comfortable saying this. And it's a little bit nasty work because that can taint a locker room. If your teammates feel as though you feel like y'all can't win in the playoffs, there's a little bit of distrust. Like, you're not going to trust the one of the best players on your team, which is uncomfortable. I do think that they'll make a pretty good run as long as they remain healthy. AR seems to be having a phenomenal year. So he can do some picking up if Luka and Braun happen to have to take some offensive struggles, take on some offensive struggles, but they lack defensively. They can't guard on the perimeter like they need to in the playoffs. So yeah, I do. To sum it up, I do agree with what Rich Paul said.
Kyson, Tone kind of mentioned it a little bit. Of course, Rich Paul and LeBron. Rich Paul's, of course, his agent, but they're close friends out like away from the business end. If you're LeBron, what would you think of what Rich Paul said? Again, especially on the platform that Rich Paul now has. And do you agree with what he said? Do you think the Lakers have enough to get to the conference finals?
Yeah. One thing about these dudes, especially LeBron James, as Tone mentioned, the greatest of our generation. Um, he does everything intentional. There's nothing LeBron does that's on accident. He lives his life on purpose. And what I mean by that, he spends millions of dollars on his body. He prepares for everything that comes his way. So um, I agree with Tone 100%. I definitely think they had a briefing before that. I feel like LeBron told Rich Paul to say that. Like, yeah, let's stir this up. Make the Lakers make one more move because I'm not satisfied with this roster. I mean, granted, we've been hooping, we've been playing good, but there is some holes. And I agree with Tone to that point as well. Defense is where I'm at with the Lakers, where they lack. You gotta to beat the Lakers, you gotta score like 140, but it's doable because they're gonna
Yeah.
score 150. Like they can score. We obviously know what Luke is capable of, averaging 35 in a season. Rui, he's a great shooter. Austin Reeves is having a breakout year. They have the offense, no doubt about it. DeAndre Ayton, he's having a surprising year. He's actually playing with some heart, some grit. Granted, we'll see how long that lasts, but for the time being, it's working. But for LeBron, it's still not enough because he's seeing that I can't take defensive plays off without it being noticed, right? Because I'm 40, I'm 41, or wherever the case may be. I I'm good enough to where I can take defensive plays off, but y'all gotta help me, right? And it's so funny we're talking about this, and we're just talking about Shea a few minutes ago. Shea has the ability to take plays off because of the defense OKC has. He can he can guard the weakest offensive player on the other team and be fine because I got J Dub, I got Caruso, I got Dort, I got Hardenstein, I got Chet, I got defenders, I got dudes, Ajayi Mitchell, I got dudes ready to run through a brick wall defensively if I'm lacking. The Lakers do not have that, not even close. They probably have one guy, two guys on that team that's really willing to do anything on defense, and it's Marcus Smart and Jared Vanderbilt. Neither of those guys are offensive weapons. So
No.
now you're in a bind where you got to find a guy that can D up the best player and then score 17 points a game. You're probably not going to find that without giving up some pieces. So to Rich Paul's point, the Lakers, I agree, they are not good enough at this current moment in time to make the conference finals. I think the Spurs have a better chance. I think the Nuggets and Rockets both have a better chance. You know, and that's just because the Timberwolves exposed these guys last year.
Yeah.
Run you out the gym and make you play defense. Okay, Lucas, score real quick. Hurry up, score in 6 7 seconds. Okay, cool. Now you got to guard us, right? So, but back to the Rich Paul point. Like that's just it is crazy work. It's definitely crazy work that he went on the air and said that in public, and it's kind of adding to the soup of LeBron just not being satisfied in LA anymore. Now, the Lakers, you got a decision to make. You can do it. You can do what I told the coach to do. You can either let this ride, or you got to make a move. I think that's what it comes down to. Because if you let this ride, we're saying it right now. I think almost anyone can see that this is not a championship team. It's a good team. They're winning, but this is not a championship team.
No, it's not. And to beat the Lakers, it's really two simple things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an NBA coach. I'm not, so I'm not Phil Jackson or Greg Popovich or Joe Mazzulla, or I'm not one of these guys, Mike D'Antoni. I'm not one of these NBA coaches. But when I watch the Lakers, I think if you do two things, you can beat the Lakers every time. If you give Luka whatever he wants to take everybody else away, kind of like Jokic, give Luka whatever he wants. Give him 40. Let him get 40. Let him go get 45. Just take everybody else away. You'll win the game. That's one. The other one, it's not that hard. It's actually pretty simple. Play harder than them. That's it. Play harder than them. If you do those two things, you will beat the Lakers 10 times out of 10. And again, I know I keep referring to the Suns, but I watch every Suns game. I can't help it. But when the Suns played the Lakers, they lost Devin Booker in the first quarter. And it was a close game. It was a close game at that point. They lost Devin Booker in the first quarter. After that, ran away with the game. Beat the Lakers. I think they ended up beating him by 17. They had a lead as big as 26 or 27 without their best player. You do two things. Luka, I think he had 40. He was hooping. Nobody else was. Everybody else is good and terrible. Because you give Luka everything. You let him get his shots. Let him go one-on-one. That's fine. Let him go one-on-one. Put your best defender, put Ryan Dunn, put Dorian Finney-Smith, put Derek White on. Let him go one-on-one. Take everybody else away. And if you get out in transition, you play harder than them. Those 50-50 balls, you recover those 50-50 balls, you'll beat the Lakers 10 times out of 10. And so the Lakers don't have any of those guys. Kyson, you mentioned Jared Vanderbilt and Marcus Smart. Jared Vanderbilt couldn't hit the broadside of a barn on a good morning Sunday. He can't shoot the basketball. And Marcus Smart is not the same player he was 4 or 5 years ago. He's just not. And if those guys you're relying on to play hard and recover those 50-50 balls and get on the ground, that's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. And in terms of Rich Paul, he's better than me. He's better than me because if I don't know what he was thinking. Now, I applaud him for giving his honest opinion. That was his honest opinion, I applaud him. But now, do you go and really give that much attention, put that much light on a Lakers team that is good, not great? The team that LeBron plays for, his biggest client, obviously, and one of his closest friends, I guess, but it's Rich Paul, and Rich Paul does what Rich Paul wants to do. And so, he said it, and he said it with conviction. So again, shout out to him, applaud him. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Salute him for saying, talking about the Lakers, LeBron's team like that. So I guess that is what their relationship is like.
I will say this though. Oh, my fault. Go ahead, guys.
I just want to say real quick. All attention is good attention, whether it's good or bad. Eyes are not on LeBron no more. They're just not. So how can we make it about LeBron?
Rich Paul did a good job of it. That's a good point because Rich Paul is a businessman. He is one of the smartest businessmen in the world. So that's a good point. I didn't think about it like that.
That is a good point. But I want to say that Rich Paul did make a good suggestion for the Lakers, and it wasn't the first time that I heard it. I've heard other basketball analysts say this, is that they would start to use LeBron more as the screener for Luka on pick and rolls because it makes the defense have to think more. LeBron is such a phenomenal passer. He's such a great driver to the basket that the decisions have to be made quicker. And the fact that I think they're trying to build confidence in your boy being the center.
There you go. Why you keep calling him my boy? I ain't got nothing to do with DA. I ain't got nothing to do with him.
But I think they're trying to instill confidence in DA. But at the same time, there comes a point in the season where you have to build that chemistry, that build up for the playoffs. So maybe that they're trying to do this and still win games, and then later on in the season they'll start running that pick and roll with Braun. But they'll have to have a lot better spacing and shooters on the floor, so that they definitely won't be able to run Vanderbilt at the same time.
Yeah, it's tough. They're gonna have to do something. They're going to have to do something, especially on the defensive end of the floor, because now you got two defenders you have to hide, and Luka and LeBron. And how do you hide two defenders out of the 5 players on the court? I mean, if you want to count Austin Reeves, I don't think Austin Reeves is that great of a defender. I think Rui Hachimura is a valid defender, and DeAndre Ayton can play defense when he feels like it, and Lord knows when he feels like it. So this team,
offense is their defense.
Their offense is their defense. I couldn't have said it better, Tom. Couldn't have said it better. And if they don't start playing defense as their defense, they're going to have quick exits in the playoffs. And that's what it is.
Think about it. Think about all the best teams in the West. They got at least one defender in their starting lineup. Bonafide.
Yeah,
like just
all of them.
Every single one.
All of them.
Except the Lakers.
Yeah. Honestly, that's what it is. And again, I don't know how they're going to suffice in the playoffs. I mean, again, they have a top 5 player in the league, in my opinion, in Luka Doncic. And of course, in my opinion, the second greatest player of all time, who is 40, in LeBron James, but he can still have an impact. Again, they're gonna just have to stop somebody. They're gonna have to stop somebody. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know if they're gonna do it, but that's what they're gonna have to do.
Hopefully they don't.
Hopefully they don't, because I hate them. Oh my god, the disdain I have for the Lakers is so very strong. But okay, let's talk about a few other teams, fellas. There are a lot of surprise teams this year in the NFL, in the NBA. Of course, you have the teams like the Detroit Pistons. Who would have thought they'd be there right now? Or they'd be where they are, number 1 seed in the East, 19-5. Of course, you have the Raptors, who's had a very good start to the season, 15-10. Again, the Spurs, I don't know if they're exactly a surprise, but as well as they're playing right now, 16-7, 5th seed in the West. I'm going to shout out my boys, 14-10 to start the season. A team that was supposed to be bottom 3 in the West, being 14-10.
So wait, real quick, Jamal. We have a bet on.
Mm-hmm.
36 wins, right?
36.
All right.
Okay. What was the bet actually? What did we bet?
I don't think we finalized the stipulation.
Okay.
But the bet is on though.
It is. Okay, so
I just want to hey, look, Tone. This is what they don't understand. And what today is? December 9th?
December 9th.
March 9th, 2026. It will still be this season.
What?
This will be the exact same season. And 4 months from now, March, 3 months from now, March 9th, 2026.
Yeah.
It's going to be still this season. Still going to be the NBA 2025-2026 season. So don't get carried away at 15-10. Because I think that's what the Suns. It's what y'all been doing.
I'm not getting carried away, but it's going to be hard to say that they don't. I mean, they have 14 already. They're not. You're gonna say you're telling me they're not gonna get 22 more wins. They're not gonna get. I mean, especially when they get Brooke back, when they get Jalen Green back, when they get fully healthy. And the way that this team is playing, the way that Colin Gillespie is, nobody thought Colin Gillespie was going to play the way he has. Nobody thought Dylan Brooks was going to average 20 points. Nobody thought Mark Williams was going to stay healthy and also be as productive as he's been the entire year. Like, you're telling me they're not going to get 22 more wins?
Yeah, 60 games.
55 games left, man.
55.
That's a lot of games, man.
It is.
120.
They gotta win. They gotta win 22 of them.
20 out of 55.
Again, especially when they get Book back, when they get Jalen Green back.
Jalen Green's coming back this year.
Yeah, see there you go.
Yeah, he only.
You know who ain't coming? You know who ain't coming back this year? I told you I put money on it. Who ain't coming back this year?
Who? Who's that?
He wear this number for that team. He wear this number for that team behind you.
Oh, so you didn't see his Instagram post yesterday?
I don't give it. Hey, Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky. I don't give a damn what he posted on.
It says, you know what's crazy?
MySpace, whatever it is.
He don't need to come back right now. Let him take his
He ain't coming back this year.
You know where we're at in the East?
Oh yeah, y'all 3. Oh yeah, y'all playing some good ball. And I hope y'all get used to it because Tatum ain't coming back this year.
We beat Detroit. We beat Toronto. We beat the
Mhm.
Magic. Let me keep going.
No. Hey, listen, I give y'all credit. I give y'all playing some good basketball. Y'all got the one of the 3 best coaches in basketball. So I'm not surprised. Joe Mazzulla is one of the 3 best coaches in the NBA. I'm not surprised on how well you guys are playing.
We got one of the best SG/S forwards in the league too.
No. See, Joe Mazzulla is the number 1 reason why y'all playing so well. Number 1.
Wow. So Jaylen Brown not playing out of his mind right now?
Joe Mazzulla is coaching out of his mind.
Okay, you got it.
Joe Mazzulla he's one of the 3 best coaches in the NBA. Anyways,
they've been frying. D Booker Cookie.
He has been frying.
He's been frying. And he's not injured.
It's scheme.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, big PP.
But all right. Well, that okay. You wanna
hold on. Before you go, Jamal, real quick. I know we off topic like a mug, but this is brought to my memory. You just said JB is cooking right now, right?
Frying.
Frying, my fault, frying. And he has a finals MVP.
You know.
This is his team.
Been his team.
When Tatum come back, bro, you
okay, hold on.
Yeah, when Tatum come back, bro, this is me.
He was a Celtic before Jason Tatum was a Celtic.
He was 3rd overall pick before JT.
So
it would make sense. It would make sense.
No, it would. It would. I'm not saying I necessarily.
Oh, since people were talking again, sorry to take y'all off topic, but since people were having the conversation about trading them, I was always off board because it reminded me, and of course, a different style of players, but it reminded me of when Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady played together. I'm like, why did they ever separate? You have 2 dynamic players. One's a phenomenal shooter. The other one is uber athletic, but they both can do both. In this current style of basketball, having a defender who can score the basketball in the ways that Jaylen Brown can score is amazing. And you got Tatum, who is a 6'10 playmaking, passing, rebounding bucket. Mm-hmm. It's yin and yang. It works.
Okay, let me ask you something. I can ask you something. So and now before I ask you the question, okay, how many engines are in a vehicle? Just a regular car.
I will say depends on what kind of car you drive.
A regular car. See, there you go. How many engines are in the car? I just want to.
We're not driving a regular car though.
We'll talk about your car. Hey, Tom, how many engines you got in your car? How many engines? How many engines you got in your car?
Engine in the trunk.
Yeah. Which one? The one that I see in my dreams?
No. In the car you drive every day to work. Hey, what engine you got in your car?
This one.
Okay, just one, right?
It depends. Does your car run? I'm trying to engine myself. You know what I'm saying?
See, you avoid the question because you know what's coming. You know what's coming. So you stop avoiding the question.
Building a question to get the answer that you want.
Yeah, I don't. I just no. I don't. I'm not looking for an answer. I just want your honest answer. Okay, so again, to build up for my question, an engine. Does your car run? Does your car run without the engine?
No.
So when you look at the car that is the Boston Celtics, who's the engine?
Jaylen Brown.
He's the final.
I'll say JT like the motor. He the motor. He important too.
To me, honestly, they're both that player. It's just we have a different team dynamic, and I've always said this. It's a different system that we run in Boston. Like Tom Brady was always that guy, but he would take pay cuts to make sure his old line was there. He would do things to make sure it was a team aspect. And there was always, they said that Bill Belichick would never not make him feel accountable. He treated Tommy the same way he treated the guys who were on the bench. I think it's the same way for the Boston Celtics, is that Jaylen Brown and JT hold each other accountable. And it's dope the fact that last year there were certain games where JB wouldn't play and JT played. and he would get buckets. And then JT would sit, and then JB played, and they would sit, and they would still hold it down. It's just that this is a longer stint, and we're getting to see a version of JB that I think if you're not a Boston Celtic fan, you weren't prepared for this. Honestly, for me, I didn't think that Derek White and Peyton Pritchard were going to step it up this soon in the season, and they have. And the other dynamic for me was offensive rebound, which was the big benefactor for me. The offensive rebounding has stepped up, which is Kada, and we're playing a lot better basketball.
Now, you guys know how much flack I give Jason Tatum because obviously, Tone, I know you're a Celtics fan, so I'm gonna give you a bunch of crap for him because, and you do the same thing with Devin Booker. You know he's my favorite player, so you're gonna rag on him all the time. That's how things go. But in all honesty, I'll keep it 100. When Jason Tatum is healthy, he's a top 5 player in this league. That's what the case is. But,
and the thing is that they had to wean off the Jason Tatum nipple. They had to wean off it, especially Derek White and Payne Pritchard.
They did, and to that point, Kyson, in the championship, the year they won the championship. Now, with Jaylen Brown did win the Finals MVP. With that being said, sports, a lot of the time, is a game of moments. Where can you make your moments? How can you make your moment when you're absolutely needed the most? Jaylen Brown had more moments than Jason Tatum did. He just did. Now, did he play better than Jason Tatum did? That's up for debate.
I was saying, in those moments, I think he did.
I think
in those moments, I think he did. He made the big shot. Game 1 against Indiana. He made that big shot over Siakam to take them into overtime. And then he went into overtime and had his way with them. In the finals, he had moments. Was he the best player on that team? No. In my opinion, he wasn't.
No.
He wasn't. With that being said, Jason Tatum is the engine. This team will go as far as Jason Tatum will take them. That's what the case is. And if they don't have Jason Tatum, they have no chance of getting to or back to the finals and or winning the NBA finals.
I don't agree.
I don't agree,
Jamal.
I do think Jaylen Brown is a top. Right now, he's looking like a top 5 player in the NBA. Like I would say top 7, but you have Jason Tatum on your team. But right now, Jaylen Brown is. How is he not? Like, you got SGA, you got Joker, you got Luka, you got who's 4 for you? Because Giannis not playing.
You want me to name them?
Yeah, the players you got SGA, you got Joker, you got Luka. Who's number 4?
SGA, Joker. Luka. Who was I looking at? Cade Cunningham.
So you got Cade being better than JB after JB just gave him work.
At this very moment, yes, I do. At this very moment, yes, I do.
It's saying to me that he just gave him 40.
Yes, I do. I absolutely do. I absolutely do. Anthony Edwards.
You just gave him 40. I just said
Anthony Edwards.
You gave both of them 40, and you putting them over.
And what ain't he doing? Ain't hooping?
He just gave them 40. Do you not hear what I said? I didn't care. He gave them 40 in this.
Okay, you know what? On the spot. Okay, on the spot. Now, we are supposed to be talking about something completely different. For now, I want to change this. Would you rather Jaylen Brown edition? Okay? Would you rather Jaylen Brown edition? I'm gonna name off players. This is for both of you to answer. I'm gonna name off players, and I'm gonna compare them to Jaylen Brown.
I want to ask this: is this for?
You got to set a criteria.
Is this for long term, like for the
at this very moment, for your team right now?
Okay, thank you.
For your team right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll start with Cade Cunningham.
I just answered that question. The man just gave him 40 and won the game. Why would I want the person who lost?
Kyson?
So hold on, wait. So if I get Cade Cunningham, is this for the season?
At this very moment. At this very moment.
I'm starting a franchise from scratch.
Scratch that. Scratch that. One game. You get him for one game.
One game?
Even easier for me to solve. I'm taking the Finals MVP. He got the experience.
Yeah, give me Cade. I ain't gonna lie.
And
Give
I'm
me Cade
high
too.
on Cade. Y'all was picking LaMelo and all these other people over Cade when we did that. When we did that
Oh,
top
and
guard.
I was very wrong about that. Oh boy, I was very wrong about that. Taking LaMelo over Cade, I must have been on some nasty stuff.
Nasty work.
But give me Cade. Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brown.
Don't disrespect. Don't
Jalen Brown.
put him in the same breath as JB right now. What's wrong with you, dog? Jalen Brunson can't guard nobody.
Yeah, give me Jalen Brown.
I'm taking Brunson.
Of
One of them
course
was in the
you
Eastern.
are.
One of them was in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. One of them wasn't. One of them beat the other, and one of them didn't.
One of them
Just
has a Finals MVP.
I did. What have you done for me lately?
He just won. He's won 10 out of the last 12. That's what he did. We have the longest winning streak in the East Coast right now.
Paulo Banchero.
Jalen Brown.
Dog, what are we doing?
Hold on. And y'all was talking crazy.
That's
Y'all,
me.
especially you, Tone.
That's me.
Yeah, you was talking crazy about Paulo. You said, man, Paulo gonna be the best player in the East.
I thought Orlando was gonna be better, and Paulo. I definitely thought Paulo was gonna be better this season. That's me. That's on me.
I'll take Jalen Brown. I'll take Jalen Brown. SGA. This is easy.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. SGA arguably the top 2 player in the league. He is a top 2 player.
Luka Doncic.
I'm taking JB. What did JB do to him in the finals? You gonna take the man? You gonna take the man who he lost to? He was guarding him.
You took Jalen Brown. You just took Jalen Brown over Jalen Brunson. You gonna took the man he just lost to? What did Jalen Brown do to the Celtics last year?
Biggest platform he's ever been in.
What did Jalen Brunson do to the Celtics last year?
That was because we had a strategy that included Jason Tatum, and he had just lost, so our system was broken. You have to realize what happened.
You gonna take the man? You gonna take the man he just lost to?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying. Hey, you gotta keep it consistent.
I'd be like right now, if the Chiefs were balling, and then Travis Kelce went down the game before the playoffs, they're obviously going to play a little bit different in the playoff game because they just lost their main receiver.
Jason Tatum got hurt in the last game of the series.
And they were looking like we were about to tie it up.
Who was losing? Who was winning and who was losing in the game?
Again, we were looking like we were about to tie it up.
That's not the answer to my question. Who was losing and who was winning? That's simple. One team was winning, one team was losing.
I'm taking Jalen Brown.
Yeah, answer the question.
Bro. I get it, bro. Like, look, listen. You gotta understand. I'm a James Harden fan, so I've seen Luka already. I've seen it. I see where it gets you.
Give me Luka.
I understand, cause but you gotta understand, like, in today's NBA, Luka style ain't winning a chip.
You can't play no defense. You gotta be able to stop people.
One thing about Jokic, and this your boy too, Jamal. Jokic played D when he got to
an extent.
Hey,
to an extent.
I'm telling you, watch him when it matters. When it's time to win the game, watch Jokic. He locks in.
Yeah, he's 6'10". Like Luka's that size, but he's guarding people his size. It's not like he's guarding Jalen Brunson all the time.
All right. Let me see. Who's next?
But that's the tougher one that I'm making it seem like. I will say that. Like I'm just the way I'm talking is like Luka poo poo. But nah. Luka nice.
Again, another easy one. Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, I would take Jokic over JB. Strictly off the fact that he's 6'10".
Victor Wembanyama.
God, what Victor ever done, man, to make you even put this conversation out there?
Wemby
tough though, but again, it's tough because you have to know the surrounding pieces. Like if I could give JB, Chet, and Jason Tatum, and I don't know Derek White, now it's a different conversation versus Jokic and Jamal Murray and them guys. But we don't have, you know what I'm saying?
Still waiting
JB.
for an answer.
I'm taking JB. JB is averaging 28, 5, 7, and 5 right now, and he's playing. Wemby has missed more games than he's played in his career. He's not even playing right now, as we speak. Right now, he's not playing.
Kyson?
JB playing and busting chops.
If it's just for a game,
Just one
I
player.
need Wemby.
Just one player of the week.
Wemby.
We're talking about a game. I'm going off the criteria.
One
Now,
game.
if that's the case, I'm gonna revert my other answer to Luca for the other one.
You said one game, right?
We're just talking about one game. Yeah, give me Luca. If we're talking about one game, give me Wemby also.
Wembenyama.
6 blocks.
And finally, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, give me Ant.
That's closer to me. That's closer. That's one of the closest ones for me because to me they have similar style game, man. But
I didn't take very long. I'd give me Ant.
Yeah, I'm going with my bias. JB is balling right now, dog. He's a top he has one of the most efficient mid ranges in the game right now. He's playing way more consistent than several of the guys you just named, besides SGA, probably Luka offensively and Jokic. And he just beat the top teams in the East.
So, Tone, I'm gonna go over the players I just mentioned. Okay. So I mentioned Cade Cunningham, Jalen Brunson, Paulo Banchero, SGA, Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, Victor Wembanyama, Anthony Edwards. Those are 7 of the best 10 players in basketball right now. And you said Jaylen Brown is the only 2 people above him are Nikola Jokic and SGA.
And I just said I wouldn't choose Anthony Edwards. I use my bias, but I feel like they are very comparable players. Their style is very similar.
So Jaylen Brown right now Jaylen Brown is the top 3 player in basketball right now.
I said top 4. I'm giving most people. I'm biased. I'm a Celtics fan. I would say that most people are
no bias. Take it back. Because if I'm biased, Devin Booker's a top 5 player in the league. But I also know that's not realistic.
Devin Booker don't play, nor does Luka play the defense that Jaylen Brown plays. So I'm biased, but I'm also realistic. Jaylen Brown is he's a two-way player in the NBA, averaging 28, 6, and 5 on a winning Celtics team that most people thought, including myself, were going to be a play-in team, and they're 3rd in the East.
So, where is Jaylen Brown ranked in terms of all NBA players?
Right now, or all these NBA players being healthy, including Giannis and Jason Tatum, and Wemby. Because Wemby's not healthy, Giannis is not healthy, Tatum's not healthy. So there's a lot of.
Right now.
I just said that he's top 5, and I'll probably put him at 4.
So who are the 3 players ahead of him?
SGA, Jokic, and unfortunately, Luka.
You just teach his own. Teach his own. Now, do I think that's delusional? Maybe a little bit. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's why we live in this great country of America. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Anyways. Now that we're back on topic and we I only have a few minutes left.
No.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to go too long. Now that okay, all right. Well, after all that, that's what you're gonna look at me for. After you saying Jalen Brunson is better than Jaylen Brown is better than all these people.
You just named a bunch of people who ain't won in the playoffs ever.
I named one of them that won in the playoffs that actually beat Jaylen Brown last year. How to think about it.
But he ain't done nothing with that. And what has he done for me lately? Because why his team ain't ahead of mine and he got Cat, a healthy Cat.
You just put Luka above. You just put Luka above Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, because he's averaging 35 points.
But you also just said that he went to the playoffs and he ain't did nothing with it.
Yes, but he is averaging 30. You know the last time I see somebody average 35 points? Kobe Bean Bryant.
I'm going off of your criteria, Tone. I'm not going off nobody else's criteria.
Someone averaging. When's the last time you seen Jalen Brunson average 35 points? When's the last time you seen Wemby? Okay, so that's the only slight that I'm giving because again, I just said that Jaylen Brown is a two-way player. The other guys that you named out of the those being two ways would be Wemby. Wemby is not healthy, nor has he done anything in the postseason. So he doesn't have the credit right there. If I'm going to give credit, it would be Jalen Brunson for being a bucket in the postseason, but he doesn't defend. So he is going to be a liability on defense.
It's not like he doesn't defend. He's short, so it's hard to. It's a lot of the time it's mismatch.
Tomato.
No, that's different. When you put effort in on defense, it's different from when you just. It's hard when it's just a mismatch.
Only so much effort you can put in. Like this, the league is different. These dudes, JB.
You just said Caruso is 6'7", guarding Nikola Jokic, who has a 4-inch height difference, a 5-inch height difference on him.
Yeah, and he has
doesn't mean he's not trying to play defense. He's just outmatched.
He's athletic, right? His skill set enables him to do things that are different. Jalen Brunson doesn't have those dynamics.
I'll just say we can't keep moving the goalposts.
I'm not moving the goalposts. Marcus Smart was a prolific defender for the Boston Celtics. You know what he had? Athleticism. He had quickness on defense, which made him different. Jalen Brunson does not have those skills.
Again, I'm not saying he has the skills, but you're acting like he's a cone.
I'm not. I just gave him his flowers. He is a prolific offensive threat, and he took it to another level last year in the playoffs. Right now, as we speak, Luka Doncic has been actually playing better defense. He lost the weight to be moving around better, but he's averaging 35 points. And he's third what is he, third or fourth in the West?
Second.
Oh, my bad, even better. The second in the West where Kyson's Rockets are balling. You got Nikola Jokic and them balling, and everyone's just, second nature to OKC. So he has a Lakers team who LeBron James is taking, 10 games off? Marcus Smart, who is their probably best perimeter defender, hasn't been there. I'm giving Luka credit.
Okay, last one. Sorry, last one. One game. You need one game. Your life depends on it. Kevin Durant or Jaylen Brown?
That's tough. I honestly thought that you were going to say pick Kevin Durant over. That is tough. I might pick. That's tough, man. And again, to me, this is tougher because you don't know who you're surrounding the pieces with. Right this very moment, I'm picking JB. Right this very moment. And that's because of his level of defense right now.
Oh,
JB's playing. I'm not talking about combining what he's done in the past. I'm capping when I keep bringing up Finals MVP. Right this moment, like JB's last 7 games are some of the best games we've seen a 7-game run in a long time. He's 40, 28, 35, triple-double. Like, he's doing, and he does this on both sides of the basketball. He's not just an offensive, he's been balling, and he's efficient. He's shooting the mid-range better than Devin Booker. You know what that means? Of all people, you should know what that means. Jaylen Brown is shooting the mid-range better than Devin Booker.
You know what's crazy about KD? KD, he's really not the guy in Houston, and it's obvious. Like, he's just a bucket. Like, that's all he is in Houston.
Yeah, that's all he needs to be.
Segun got the ball. If he don't got the ball, Amon got the ball.
Stop talking about just offense, man. You got to watch for defense. You got to play defense sometimes too, dude.
And Kevin Durant's a solid defender at his age.
Thank you.
But
thank you.
He's not the guy no more. This not his team, not even close. No. I doubt this man says anything in the locker room. Come on, guys, let's go.
It hasn't. But I mean, to that point, KD hasn't had a team since he was in Oklahoma City. Like, that hasn't been his team, and since he's been the best player at every destination he's been at. Even this year, he's been the best player at every destination he's been at. But it hasn't been his team since Oklahoma City. Like, so this is nothing
Is he
new.
the best player on the Rockets?
Yes.
You think he's better than Sengun, even though
Right
Sengun,
now,
100%.
not overall. Right now,
Right now, yes.
I don't know,
He's the best player
man.
on that team.
Like when I watch the Rockets, the offense isn't centered around Kevin Durant.
it goes through Sengun. Sengun plays the Jokic role over there.
KD getting that ball with 8 seconds left. We have no
As
more
he
options
should.
here, bro. That's
As he
not the
should.
best player on the team.
That
It's
it's,
not.
it's not.
Starts no.
No.
Now, okay, it
What-
doesn't. That alone doesn't make you the best player on the team. But I mean, with everything,
that's usually how it goes. No.
That's what I'm saying right now, Jamal. I get what you're
That's
saying.
what I'm saying.
Totality.
Jalen Brunson. All
Totally.
the guys that you just spoke about and mentioned. Sorry to keep saying you one person, but all the guys they get the basketball earlier in the shot clock.
Hold on. Okay, now forget about the shot clock. 8 seconds left in the game. Tie game, down by 1, whatever it is. Who's the ball going to?
For sure, going to Kevin Durant, no doubt. That's his role.
That's how it go. You like to you guys' point, like you just said, that is the best player. That's the best player's responsibility. In LA, Luka's getting the ball with 8 seconds left.
Luka got the ball from first to fourth.
Didn't Dylan Harper
he should
in San Antonio? Isn't like Dylan Brooks won a game for y'all?
When?
Rui just won a game for the Lakers.
Yeah, Rui.
But it's not like he went and ISO'd and he said, Rui, I'm drawing up this play for you. LeBron made that happen for Rui.
And Pritchard did that against your Knicks earlier.
And Luka was not part of that play. And Luka's the best player on the Lakers.
He is. But again, that's what I'm saying. Just taking the last shot does not mean automatically you're the last player. It just means that's the player best fit to take that shot.
If we're playing the Rockets, the game plan isn't to stop Kevin Durant. It's to stop Sengun. We crowding his paint. We making him shoot. We're doing the Sengun rule. Make him hoop. 30. Go, Sengun. Go hoop.
How much is Kevin Durant averaging right now?
Kevin Durant's averaging like 23 right now, which is the team high, no doubt. Maybe close to the team high. I think him and Sengun are like neck and neck.
The Sengun does more on the team. You got
Sengun this is his team.
Averaging like 4
it's
or 5
his team.
times.
It's his team. Just like again, it's Sengun's team, just like it was Devin Booker's team, just like it was Steph Curry's team. Now, Brooklyn, maybe you got me. Maybe that was KD's team in Brooklyn. Other than that, he hasn't had a team.
Man, she was barely KD team, man.
That was
Russ's
team then.
That might have been Russ's team. But again, so this is nothing new for Kevin Durant.
Fair enough. I just think right now.
I know what you're saying, but
I think right now, before like in OKC and everywhere he's went, the talent. Oh, he's the best talent by far. It's not even close. Like as hard as Russell Westbrook played, and as great as Steph Curry was, he was still the best. Like when it comes to skill set, being the player, he's still the best player. I think this is the first team where it's comparable, but I got Sengun being the best player on his team, man. Like I understand, like when it comes to all right, if we want a one-on-one contest, Kevin Durant, you're not beating him. You're not. Like if it came to basketball, like one-on-one basketball, Kevin Durant got it all day. When it comes to, I just feel from what I've been watching, this year Kevin Durant isn't the best player on the Rockets. They're not game planning to stop him. It's just not.
I don't know. Again, when I watch now, especially that first game against the Thunder, Sengun was that dude. Sengun was you got to stop him, or else you're gonna lose. When it comes down to it, especially later in the season, when the games matter just a little bit more going into the playoffs, and obviously when the games matter the most, the game plan will be stop 7. I
think that only happens if Kevin Durant gets more aggressive. He's not that aggressive this year. That's another thing.
Not yet. But he's also acclimating himself. He did the same thing. He did the same thing in Golden State. He did the same thing in Phoenix. He did the same thing in Brooklyn. He's just slowly acclimating himself.
23, 9, and 7. Kevin Durant's averaging 25 points. Wait, Sengun is averaging 23, 9, and 7. Almost, he's doing Jokic type work over there.
I only think his points per game is going to go up. I have no doubt about that. He's just acclimating himself within the roster. He's getting familiar with the system that Ime Udoka runs. Once he gets more comfortable and once he solidifies his role, he's going to become Kevin Durant. He's going to become KD. And again, once we get later into the season and the games matter that much more and we get into the playoffs, he's going to become that guy.
He just said it, Tone. Become, which means he isn't right now.
He isn't, not now. No, he
Which
isn't.
is what I'm saying right now, today. Segun the best player on the
He
roster.
keep moving the goalposts, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like today, when the Rocket, I think we play today. Probably.
Nah, they don't put it in.
Yeah, it's only 2 games. You're right. Only 2 games today.
Yeah, the cup game.
2 days.
Yeah.
But hold on, I'm not moving the goalpost. I was talking about right now that situation. When you talk about KD and Jaylen Brown.
But you just said that KD isn't. Essentially, you said KD.
You just said KD isn't himself right now, basically.
No, KD is the best player on the team. I still fully believe that.
Conversation about JB and KD, but then you said essentially that KD isn't the best version of himself. Jaylen Brown is playing some of the best basketball we've ever seen Jaylen Brown play.
Yes. Again,
I still think Kevin Durant right now is better than that.
Kevin Durant.
I'm just biased, bro.
Yes. I'm taking Kevin Durant.
You're biased.
How am I biased?
Have you been watching this man?
Yes.
He gets the ball. He gets the ball early in the shot clock, and this is exactly what's happening. He getting that. I ain't got none. I'm getting it away. I'm getting it off me. Here, Amen. Here, Reed. Here, Segun. All right, now we got 7 seconds left. All right, I'm back here. Right here. Shoot. He's Jalen Green. That was Jalen Green's role last year.
I've seen the way this goes with Kevin Durant. I saw it firsthand.
It shouldn't go like that. If you're the best player on the team, we should be seeing Kevin Durant.
But he's also not selfish. He's not a selfish player. There's a reason why they were so successful in Golden State. He wasn't going up to Steph and say, "Give me the ball, I'm the best player on the team." He wasn't going up to these people. He didn't go to Steve Kerr. He wasn't going to that. He didn't go up to Devin Booker and say, "Give me the ball, I'm the best player on this team." He didn't do that.
While I'm about to change the tires on my Ferrari, I just put Forgiatos on. While I'm trying to put stock rims on them when I already got these $2,000, $3,000 rims on them. I already got the high quality ish on my car. I don't need to upgrade it. What's the point? This is not that situation. We were a bad offense last year. We got Kevin Durant to increase that offense, which he has. He's played his part perfectly. That does not mean he's the best player on this team. And I get it. I love Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, top 15 player all time. Like top 10, you can argue.
I don't say that he's not top 10.
You can argue top 10, like literally. He's that boy.
Yeah.
But from my eyes are not lying to me, man. Segun, they doing everything they can to stop him. Amen even. I think they're cutting off Amen and Segun first before they cut off KD. If KD give us 30, I think they living with that, bro. I think teams are living with that. And that's not the best player on the team.
I don't think so. I disagree. Again, right now, regardless, Kevin Durant, in my opinion, is the best player on that team. Kevin Durant is a top 10 player in the league. That's my opinion. Argue with your mama. You're not going to change my opinion. At the same time, he's always done this at every stop. He's not going to take 25, 30 shots in the first 20 games with the team. Because he's getting acclimated. Just because he's not taking as many shots doesn't mean he's not the best player. It's because he's a team first player. He's always been that way. That's one of the reasons why he left OKC.
I'll be with you if he was facilitating, if he was rebounding at a high rate, if he's defending at a high rate, if he's stuffing the stat sheet and his gravity on the team is just you can't look Kevin Durant off. He doesn't have that gravity right now, bro. He just don't. Now, one thing I will be with you, Jamal. I'm gonna stay with you. Okay. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna stay with you. All right. I'm gonna jump on the Kevin Durant's the best player on the Rockets boat. I'm gonna jump on that boat. But what I'm expecting is an increase, man. Like you said, I'm expecting that increase. I do. One thing I will agree with you with in the playoffs is gonna be Kevin Durant. It's gonna be Kevin Durant time, no doubt about it.
Can I also? I have one more stat before the end this conversation. This year, Kevin Durant is shooting 17.4 shots a game. That is the least amount of shots he's taken per game since when? 2022. When was 2022? His first year with the Suns. His first year with the Suns. His lowest field goal attempt since when? His first year with Brooklyn. His first year with Brooklyn. The lowest amount of shot attempts before that. His first year with Golden State.
Everything
it's the same. It's the same thing in every stop.
Offense of scoring the basketball. Kyson just broke down several other dynamics of the sport that you never speak to: defending, playmaking, rebounding. Those
okay,
are
defending. Last season, Kevin Durant was number 4 in opponent field goal percentage. Number 4 in the NBA. An opponent as the closest defender. Kevin Durant was number 4 in opponent field goal percentage. That's defense, right?
You said last year?
Last season.
What that got to do with right now?
From one season to the next. It's not like that was 3 years ago. It's not like Kevin Durant is this poo-poo defender. Because again, last year.
I'm not saying he's poo-poo, but the conversation started as who would you pick now?
He's Kevin Durant.
I heard you, but I'm speaking to why. And everything that you mentioned is always about getting buckets, which we know Kevin Durant is phenomenal at doing. And I agree that he's shooting at a 50% clip. We understand that he's getting acclimated within the Houston Rockets system, which could be a reason why he's not the best player on the team right this moment. That's what I would suggest Kyson is aiming at, and that he will get better within the system in the future. But again, those are the reasons why the person who watches them the most between the three of us is speaking to.
I understand that, but it's not like Alperen Sengun is this all-class world defender.
But that's the point I'm trying to make to you, is that we don't have a guy on the team where they just do something exceptional. Like they're just out of this world. That's what they do the best at.
I disagree.
So what?
There are few players that get to the basket better than Amen Thompson in the league.
I think Amen is getting to the Giannis level of attacking the rim.
I agree.
Not yet though. He got to get that.
He's not at Giannis's level, but again, I think I can't count on one hand how many people are better than attacking the rim than
handle.
Amen Thompson.
That's the difference between them two. Giannis got to handle somewhat. Amen has none. He go to left, it's getting stripped. It's just so fast that if you can't catch him, you can't catch him going downhill. But if it's half court, Amen's going side to side, and he's not way faster than you, it's rough for him, man. It's rough. He's just so fast he can just go around you. But when it's time to break down, he don't got that. So that's my point I'm trying to make to you. Huh?
He doesn't. He does, but again, in terms of just getting to the back, because he a lot of times he does. He's so ridiculously athletic. He doesn't need to break you down. The thing is with the men, it's one move and go. And as soon as he makes that move, he's to the basket because he's so fast, he's so athletic, and once he's in the air, he's going to finish at the rim.
But that's defendable. We can shut that down, wall that up. And that the point all I'm trying to say is with the Golden State thing. Even Brooklyn, I got Kyrie. Kyrie played a whole year without me before I actually played. So you got to keep that in mind. I got Kyrie Irving, who averaged I think he averaged 27 that year, 28 that year. He had a crazy year that year. They didn't do nothing, but he had a crazy year without Kevin Durant. Golden State, I got Curry, Clay, the Splash Bros, Draymond running the show. Point guard at 6'6", 6'7", basically. I'm not about to come in here and mess that up. I can't. There's no way I can do that. Even in Phoenix, Devin Booker. I got a boy. This Devin Booker team, this ain't nothing Kevin Durant can say or do to make this not Devin Booker team. Like this, that boy, he's proven himself. We don't got a player on that team yet, man. And he's not head and shoulders above Amen and Sengun in terms of gravity, in terms of impact, in terms of just winning basketball. Because I hate to bring it up, but we smoked y'all without him.
Yeah. And y'all also
And we look
smoked us
great
without
without him
Sengun.
too, boy. We look great without
Y'all
him.
look great without Sengun.
No, no.
Y'all got us by 20.
Y'all just
And it was
suck.
over, a lot quicker. Bro,
No, y'all just
Kyson, the
suck.
game was over in the third quarter without Sengun. It was still a 10-point game in the fourth quarter
Y'all
with
didn't have Devin
Sengun.
Booker.
Huh?
Y'all didn't have Devin Booker. I
No, we
gotta look.
didn't.
I gotta exactly that matters.
It
Yeah,
does.
Devin
It
Booker
does.
played the
But
first
Devin
game.
Booker was horrible in that first game. Horrible.
Why? Why?
Because Amen Thompson is that boy.
Tone, is he
Amen
getting it now?
Thompson played here too. And y'all looked, in my opinion, y'all
Exactly.
looked, y'all got, the game was over
What did
halfway through the
Kevin
third
Durant?
quarter.
What did Kevin Durant do the second game? That was like, oh my God, it's Kevin Durant.
He had 28 on like 13 shots.
That's his role.
I-
I swear to God, Jamal. All right, we're done after this. Look, I'm gonna say this and we're done. Jalen Green used to do the same thing. He just was super inefficient with it. It was just 44% instead of 50. It was just instead of 28 on 13 shots, it's 28 off 19, 18 shots. That's the only difference right now. I'm just saying, bro. I know you love you some Kevin Durant. I know it. You love our legends. I love our legends too, man. I ain't going to them like a child. Like I'm on their leg. Like don't leave me. But bruh, we gotta call a spade, man. Just got to. But that being said, Jamal, I'm with you when you're right. I agree. I think Kevin Durant will increasingly become himself, but the fact that he has to do that.
I don't know. I just with KD, if you ask me again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So I'm going to
Right.
say my opinion. You go, and I said, everybody watching, if you have a different opinion, argue with your mama. Kevin Durant is the best team on the Rockets. It's the best player on the Rockets, and they go as he goes. Because if he's not there in the playoffs, there's no chance, zero chance of
I
them
agree.
winning anything.
I
Now, it
agree.
is the same thing without Sengun, though. I will say, without Sengun, there's
So
no
okay,
chance.
so can you admit the distance between KD and Segun is not far in terms of being
No,
not skill
it's
play.
this. It's
Exactly.
this.
It's not skill. We're not talking about Kevin Durant as a basketball player. We're talking about
Yeah,
impact on the team.
this.
Okay.
It's this close. This close. It's not some wide gap.
That's how you talking though, bruh. I ain't gonna
No,
lie.
no, 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 no. Okay, let me clarify that. If that's how I'm making it sound, no, I'm not. I don't want to make it sound like Sengun is just like here and Katie is still up here. No, that's not the case. It is like this. That's how close it is. But again, I think Kevin Durant is just that much more impactful. That's that much. This focus that much.
Let me give you a little substance before we end this. 66 mid-range field goals made, first in the NBA. 53% mid-range field goal percentage, first in the NBA. 12 games with 30 plus, third in the NBA. 3 games with 40 plus, tied for fourth in the NBA. 10 quarters with 15 plus points, first in the NBA. 639 total points, as fifth in the NBA. And a career high points per game with 29, 5 assists, and field goals made at 10.8. Right now, as we currently speak, not last year, not next week, not 3 months from now, or 4 months from now when the playoffs start. I'm talking about right now, for the past 20 something games, that's what's going on when that man's wearing this uniform.
My
A
mama
lot of
must be
first,
around.
a lot of first in the NBA is what I'm saying.
My mama must be around. He must be arguing with my mama. Mama, stop arguing with this man.
No. I just wanted
Ain't
to
nobody
give you
arguing with him.
because a lot of people bias and they just have their opinions without any substance, without what I'm saying, the facts behind the argument. I wanted to give you some facts.
Give my
I
mama some
understand.
facts. I wouldn't. My mama.
I
You
ain't
can
trying
argue
to
with
hear
my
that.
mama. Hey, I told my mama stop
You
arguing with
over
him.
there like that. La 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 la.
I told my mama stop arguing with this man. She don't want to listen. That's all right. She can keep arguing with you. I ain't finna
Let's
argue
get
with you.
back to the show sheet, man. That was fun though. We ain't had one of those.
Yeah, that was a good combo. That was a good combo. I was just about to say
That was a good combo. That was fun. But now we got to close out the show because we're going on 2 hours. Listen, we'll get back. These conversations that we have loaded up. We can talk about. These are extensions of this. They'll last longer. That one, that was genuine. That was authentic. We couldn't script that one. Now, okay, not saying like the show is scripted, but
I mean, we'll script nothing. Everything.
No.
Live.
Yeah, not that show, but that was not a topic that we were planning on talking about, and so I didn't want to stop it because that was a good conversation. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that was great.
Yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed all that. I hope you enjoyed my stuff. Now, again, these two, do as you will.
All of our teams, though, because all of our teams are exceeding expectations right now. I want to say that
they are. Okay, I will say.
I think the Rockets are on point.
I think that's what I was gonna say. I didn't want to sound like them knocking the Rockets, but the Rockets are doing what they're supposed to be doing. They were expecting to be one of those top teams in the West, and as they are.
Even without Freddie, though, we've been
and
it's crazy.
That's gonna hurt down the stretch.
It will, but I think Tone can attest to this. When that main guy get hurt, it just opens up so much for the young guys. And Reed Shepherd, man, he's been. Hey, we was hard on him, but boy, is he coming. Pause.
Yeah.
He is, man, like he's been showing up. He's been getting more comfortable. That confidence is showing up. Just keep doing your thing, Reed, man. We support you on this end. And I just want
to
Hey, Jabari Smith, and for the Celtics, Jordan Walsh. Look, JT.
Yeah. Listen, Tone.
Look, JT.
Hey, I texted you, Tone, and I don't know if I texted you individually, but if I texted the group chat, I love Jordan Wall's game. I mean, just watching him play, like because he doesn't need to go take you one-on-one and go to the back. He's not all this fancy. He plays hard and he locks your favorite player down. Like I love Jordan Walsh's game. I love watching him in college. Where'd he go? Nebraska. I think it was Nebraska. Nebraska, Wisconsin, one of those red teams. Arkansas. I think it was Arkansas. But I love watching him in college, and he's doing what he did in college in the NBA. Like he's that hustle player. He's nasty. He's grit. He does all the little things right, and so he's going to be a big part of that team for the future. And I got to give you credit, Tone, because you've been talking about Jordan Walsh, and so he's a good player, man. He's a good player. I will say with the Rockets though, they're going to need to trade for another guard. If Reed Shepherd is not able to step up to the level that they're going to need him to play at, they're going to need to trade for a guard. And just off the top of my head, Malik Monk. If y'all can go get Malik Monk, boy, I don't know how you would get him, but if y'all go get Malik Monk, oh boy,
it's crazy. If politics wasn't he's on an ongoing investigation, but if he wasn't, Malik Beasley.
Boy, man.
Malik Beasley. A little sniper off the bench.
Oh, I almost made it.
I'll take him.
Oh, I just made it bad. That was not bad. I was gonna say Terry Rozier.
At this point, right?
Yeah.
Jonte Porter.
I don't know if you want him though. He might. He
gonna be man. Hey, that's the thing. Like you hard to trust at this point, even if it's not true.
Him and Malik Beasley will never play another minute.
You don't think so?
No, they'll never play another thing in the NBA.
Terry Rozier, he's cooked. He's
done. He's done. Chauncey Billups will never coach. Malik Beasley's done. They're done.
Chauncey was a bad coach anyway.
The NBA is gonna try to bury them somewhere,
as they should.
Like they did OJ Mayo.
As they should. You can't that. That ruins the game. The gambling. It ruins the game.
It ruins our trust for the sport.
We already thinking the script is you know what I'm saying? It's rigged or whatever.
I ain't we.
I'm trying to keep my. I work for the radio station. He got the script.
I believe it.
I'm trying to keep my last little bit of childhood enjoyment.
Man,
what? Out of it. I'm a kid watching Boy, what? I'm a kid watching the 7 seconds or less Suns. I'm sitting there cheering. Go Steve Nash. Go Sean Marion. Go Amari. I'm not thinking about. Ooh, hold on. What's the script? Are they gonna win? What the referee? Hey, I'm sitting there watching basketball, and so I'm trying to keep my childhood mindset when I'm watching athletics. Man, I see all the politics. I see all the stories. I see all of the. I'm watching sports as if I'm watching sports for the first time. Like that's how I enjoy this. I mean, I literally go to work and talk about sports every day of my life.
Yeah, so if you overthought that,
it's a wrap.
You know, it's not in the back of that script. And the Arizona teams.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Since Tone just want to hurt my feelings, cyberbullying ain't good, kids. I just want to let y'all know that cyberbullying ain't good. Don't cyberbully like Tone is. You know,
I used to be a Suns fan, man. I used to be.
Yeah, you know what? Stay over there. Don't, you know what? So when we win a championship, the year after I die, we're gonna be
60.
No, that's crazy.
Watch. Listen, I'm telling you, this is what's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be the Suns or the Cardinals. One of those teams are gonna win a championship the year after I die.
They got my cousin on there now. You know what I'm saying?
They do. Well, okay. Hopefully, I don't die. Hopefully, I don't die soon. But that's what's gonna happen. Me being the biggest Cardinals fan and the biggest Suns fan in the world, the year after I pass away, they're gonna win.
He's talking about some biggest Suns fan, biggest Cardinals fan.
Man, we got Chief slippers on right now.
Well, I'll show you my
and New York underwear on right now.
Huh?
You said you got your Knicks drawers on.
My Knicks, I support. My second favorite player played for the Knicks, and so my second and third player. I support them. I support the team that they play for. It's not my favorite team. I don't know why y'all keep saying me and my team. I don't give a damn about the Knicks. I root for Mikal Bridges and I root for David Russell.
Dodgers fan too, yo. He's the Dodgers. Oh,
who a Dodgers fan?
Look at how serious he got.
Who a Dodgers fan? Boy, hey.
Right now. Hold on, is that a Cubs shirt?
Cubs shirt is crazy.
What is going on?
That's crazy.
I don't even support the Cubs. I grabbed the shirt out the laundry.
What you doing with that shirt?
Okay. I've had this shirt since I was in high school. Like I've had this shirt for a long time. But it was my stepdad. My stepdad growing up was from Chicago.
Let's hope your people from work don't see this episode.
Oh, see, there you go.
Talking about some stepdad from work. Stepdad from Chicago. Like,
he got on a
from growing up.
Yo, twin, he got on a Cubs shirt right now.
Man, wait till D-Lo see this, man.
I don't like. I'm not a Cubs fan, but it's free. It was free.
Let me show y'all.
It was free.
Show y'all, man. Hey, let me show y'all how to be loyal.
Boo
one team, baby.
Man.
I was 11 years old when I started liking Ravens. You hear me? 11.
I was 11 years old when I started liking the Buckeyes too. So I don't want to hear none of that.
Whatever. Fair enough.
Places he never been.
You can't like ASU though. You can't like ASU.
I mean, ASU is just there. Like I'm not gonna like them. I like them, but I can't. I'm not my team.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll root for them if they're. I'll root for them if they're not playing Ohio State.
He is a big Arizona sports supporter though.
He is.
Yeah, like there's no bigger Suns or Cardinals fan or D-backs fan in the world than me. There's none.
Gambo.
No,
I'm just kidding.
he don't even. That's not even a T. Gambo from New York, so he liked the Giants, the Yankees, and the Knicks.
Boo that man.
Okay, boys, we got to get out of here.
Hey
late.
Man, tell Gambo respect my team. We got problems. Talking about some well. So I had to give y'all a belt.
Next time we got a remote, Kyson, you got to come out. You got to meet Gambo, bro.
Tell him we're third in the East.
No doubt.
We're third in the East.
Hey, you too, Tone. Next time, I'm telling you, next time we have a remote, y'all got to come out. Yeah, I
I'm
gotta
with it.
come out, bro.
Hey, we need to be on 97.6.
Hey, yo, that hoodie fire too, bro. Twin, that
98.7.
hoodie fire.
Oh yeah, man.
That hoodie
Appreciate you,
fire,
man.
twin.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. I should,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
should have went and put on my 888 apparel. What?
That's what you should have did. Instead, you rocking the Cubs.
Yeah, that's my bad. That's on me.
Fraudulent activity.
That's on me. That's on me.
Like,
Hey,
comment, subscribe. Like, comment.
Hey, Jamal, make sure you
subscribe.
put the link in the bio so you can come get this off.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You know what? Maybe I'll make a clip out of this and post it. We'll see. A little. We'll see.
Make sure
I'm
it's clear
thinking.
enough. Hold on, wait.
Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna step it up. You gonna make it a clip.
All right, we're going on 2 hours. This was fun. This was one of the. This is a really fun episode. We got heated. We got delusional, and
Shout out
well,
my dog, Low.
Hey, shout out Low. He helping. He being a good friend. You know what I'm saying? He being a good boy, helping his friend move. You know what I'm saying? So
Good boy
he
is
out there.
crazy.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want
That
to
was
say it.
crazy.
Hey, I hope he see this. Oh, Low, I hope you see
Damn,
this.
they're racist.
Hey, you know what? Oh, okay, hold on. You see how you gonna get me in trouble now? Tone?
No, Jamal White, he good.
See, there you go. See, there y'all go, bro. Oh, you know what? I was gonna say another joke. I'll say that for off the air. Anyways, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. As always, if nobody else is gonna tell you, I'll tell you. I love you. You matter. You are appreciated. You are loved, and you have a purpose. All you have to do is go find it. You woke up this morning, so that alone is enough for you to be grateful for. Enough for you to get out of bed. And as I always say, well, first of all, shout out to these boys. Shout out analyst Kyson. Shout out expert analyst analyzer Kyson. Shout out Triple OG Wise Man Generalizer.
The
Tone.
generalizer.
The generalizer.
Shout out Big Gumo, man. Shout out Big Gumo, the hostess with the mostest.
Appreciate y'all boys.
Shout out Gumball,
Appreciate
man.
y'all boys.
No doubt.
As always, it's nice to be important. It's much more important to be nice, if I can speak English. Love y'all. We'll be back sometime this week. And well, have a great night. And no, it's not Christmas yet. No.
Gotta find